The Simpsons take a Christmas family photo every year. As time passed, the children gradually grew up. Bart got into college but was expelled. Lisa became a lesbian, but in the end, she still married Milhouse and had a child. Maggie loved music and became a famous singer. Only Bart stayed at home mooching off his parents. After Homer kicked Bart out, he and Marge lived a happy life together as a couple. The two traveled to various places. Lisa's child grew up too. Maggie performed all over the world. Bart got divorced from his wife. Christmas was coming up soon. Bart's ex-wife used a teleporter to send the children to Bart.
Mom says you have to watch us over the holidays. She says you're our dad and you need to act like it.
Bart decided to dump the two kids on Marge. Marge received a brainwave message that Bart was bringing the kids back. Lisa and Maggie also said they would bring their children home for Christmas. Homer received the brainwave too.
You have won a valuable prize. Open now.
Marge thought it was a virus. At this time, Maggie's baby hadn't been born yet. The other band members came along too. They all wanted to be the baby's father. Milhouse couldn't go to the Simpsons' house for Christmas because of his allergies. Lisa could only bring her daughter Zia home, but Zia just wanted to stay immersed in her computer. Lisa didn't understand why she wasn't well behaved.
Don't blame me. When we had her, they used only the best genetic material, which meant none of mine.
Lisa and Bart arrived home first. Bart learned from his two children that his ex-wife had remarried. He was very sad. He could only let Homer take the two kids out to play. Bart felt it was too hard to find the right person to marry. Flanders agreed with this idea. So, Flanders married Maud's ghost.
Isn't she pretty?
Lisa didn't know how to get along with her daughter either. Zia spent every day in the computer world. Seeing this, Homer comforted Lisa and then took the two grandchildren out to play. They first went to Apu's convenience store, but they encountered a robbery there. Although Apu was old, his 8 children had all grown up. Homer took the opportunity to steal drinks with the kids. Then they passed by Burns' mansion. Burns told his assistant to release the hounds, but his hunting dogs had long turned into skeletons. Maggie was about to return to Springfield for the holiday, but the teleportation device didn't allow pregnant women to use it, so she could only fly home. But at this point, the plane had been taken over by bullies. To go home and reunite with her family, Maggie still got on this dangerous plane. After she got off the plane, she hailed a taxi. Unexpectedly, the driver was Bart's former cellmate. He noticed that Maggie was about to give birth. The driver immediately activated flight mode and took Maggie to the hospital. Maggie arrived at the operating room. The nurse asked the doctor if they should administer anesthesia now. The doctor said there was something more useful. The family didn't know yet that Maggie was giving birth. Lisa held a drink and complained to Bart about her disobedient child. Bart also felt he was a terrible father. Homer was better at playing with the kids than he was. He would make all kinds of fun things for the kids to play with. Bart decided to spend more time with his children. Lisa also wanted to make peace with her child.
Our consciousness was a secret for thousands of years.
But when she went back to the room, she saw Zia still immersed in the internet. To understand Zia, Lisa decided to enter the computer world too. She went directly to Google to find Zia's data space. All of Zia's secrets were written here. Lisa hesitated for a moment but decided to go in. She saw that the child had posters of her idols in her room. Unexpectedly, she herself was also Zia's idol. Zia emerged from the chemical reagents and appeared before Lisa. Lisa was happy that she could be a role model for her daughter.
But I especially look up to you.
Bart also wanted to spend time with his children, but Homer had taken the kids out to play. Bart immediately drove off to find the kids. He came to Moe's bar looking for Homer. Lenny told Bart that Homer had taken the kids to see Grandpa Abe. Homer brought the kids to the underground storage facility. Abe had frozen himself because there was no cure for him at the time.
Are they working on one?
Oh, they found it.
Because the cost of freezing here was much cheaper than a nursing home. Homer introduced the great-grandchildren to Abe, but Abe didn't care about that. He just kept scolding Homer. So Homer froze him again. He brought the kids here to prove that everyone dislikes their own father, but every father loves his children very much. Homer hoped the kids could try to get along with Bart. At that moment, Bart arrived just in time. Bart promised the kids that he would try hard to be a good father.
The only thing worth anything in my life is you. Oh, Dad! You've taught us the meaning of Christmas.
Homer saw the kids forgive their terrible father. He also wanted to make up with his own father, Abe.
Lawn chair breaking, hair losing.
After several adjustments, Abe finally became a kind father.
But you'd always come and get me when I wandered out on the freeway. Oh, I love you, Dad.
At that moment, Marge arrived at Maggie's side just in time. The doctor said it was a girl, but they didn't know who the baby's father was. Marge brought Maggie and the baby back home.
So, who's the father? It doesn't matter.
Grandpa believed that Maggie and the baby being safe was the most important thing. Now the Simpsons were going to take their Christmas family photo. The family's evolved cat and dog appeared holding the camera. Bart bets $5 Homer can't finish the baking soda that's been sitting in the fridge for 10 years. Homer pulls out a $50 bill.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
Lisa calls the hospital in advance.
Fran, it's me. Just a heads up.
This spoonful carries the smells of countless meals. One bite brings a flood of memories rushing back. Lisa's call wasn't made in vain, and Bart successfully wins $50. He takes Milhouse to Apu's convenience store. Apu has never seen such a large bill. He immediately locks the door. There's no way he's letting this $50 leave alive. After the two go on a wild shopping spree, Bart only has $10 left. He decides to buy a Radioactive Man comic book.
$10. I laugh at you.
Comic book guy explains that this is no ordinary comic. When liquid spills on it, the liquid flies off onto less important comics. This book costs $25.
We had to buy lunch for that homeless guy.
Just then, a woman comes in wanting to sell junk from her basement. Comic book guy carefully inspects the items. There's a Star Wars script, Princess Leia's belt, and an alternate ending for Star Wars.
Baka! Oh! Oh! I'll give you $5 for the box.
Sold.
Bart tips the woman off that these items are worth thousands of dollars. The woman immediately grabs her stuff and leaves the comic store. Comic book guy takes a photo of Bart and Milhouse and puts them on the banned list. Homer comforts the heartbroken Bart, saying he's been banned from places too. He was once watching a comedy show, and just as the comedian was about to smash a watermelon...
Oh! Hey, where's my melon?
And that's why Homer is no longer allowed at comedy shows, so he completely understands how Bart feels. Meanwhile, Lisa sees in the newspaper that a famous magician will be performing at the comic store. This makes Bart even more upset.
Don't worry your spiky little head. I've got it all planned out.
How could you have it planned out? You just heard about the problem.
You're right. Give me a minute.
The magic show is about to begin. Homer suddenly appears to be 2 meters tall, with Milhouse and Bart hiding underneath him. Homer tells them to keep quiet.
Hello, I'm Shaquille O'Neal. Let us in, please.
You two are not welcome.
Sorry, son.
Thanks for the tip-off.
No problem.
The magician touches comic book guy, and comic book guy starts spitting blood. Then when they shake hands, the magician's hand falls off.
Ooh. 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 That's not right.
Comic book guy makes a complete fool of himself on stage. Furious, he orders everyone to leave the store, but suddenly he has trouble breathing and his left arm goes numb. Then he collapses. The magician realizes he's having a heart attack. Comic book guy is rushed to the hospital. The doctor tells him he needs to rest for a month. He entrusts the comic store to Bart and Milhouse. The two completely ignore comic book guy's instructions and set up an adult section in the store.
You gotta be 40 inches tall for the adult section. Okay, but get on your tippy toes. Everybody's hugging!
Milhouse always has endless work to do while Bart just orders him around. Business at the comic store is booming. Lisa praises them as successful businessmen. Milhouse points out that all the ideas were his. Bart is just a figurehead. Just then, a comic book salesman arrives wanting to speak with the manager.
Well, I'm kind of the co-manager. Tough break, Toots. I need a man who answers to no one. A full manager. I can help you, sir. And I answer to no one.
The salesman shows Milhouse a new superhero comic. Spectacle Man looks exactly like Milhouse. The salesman quickly confirms the order quantity. Milhouse thinks 600 copies should be enough.
Oh, that's too bad. There's a price break at 1,000.
Oh, man.
But Milhouse doesn't have any real say. When he sees Bart's photo,
I'll take 2,000.
the store ends up stockpiled with a mountain of comics, but Spectacle Man's sales are dismal. Bart blames Milhouse for buying a pile of worthless paper. They'll never sell these books. Even birds wouldn't use them to build nests. Milhouse admits his mistake, but insists that he and Bart are partners, not boss and employee. Then Milhouse kicks Bart to the ground. Bart grabs a toy axe to fight back.
On guard. No.
The two immediately start wrestling. Bart gradually gains the upper hand. During the scuffle, they fall through a hole and enter a secret room in the comic store. Bart discovers thousands of banned films here. They randomly play a video of Mr. Rogers drunk.
Well, what do you mean I can't take off my sweater? I'm hot!
Milhouse suggests hosting a midnight theater here. Bart thinks Milhouse is an absolute genius.
Really? Well, I was due. I'll say, partner.
Soon, a large crowd of kids gathers in the secret room. They play a top government secret. An officer states that Springfield has been designated as a nuclear weapons testing site. In the event of nuclear war, all allied nations are free to bomb Springfield at will. This time, capsule will be opened in 1,000 years. Milhouse put his lucky rabbit's foot inside. Bart put in a sandwich he had wiped his boogers on. After everyone had placed their items inside, the mayor ordered the time capsule to be buried underground. Unexpectedly, a mysterious thunderstorm struck that night. A mud pit suddenly appeared next to the Simpsons' house. Homer and Bart heard strange noises coming from the basement. Homer decided to send the dog to check it out.
Stupid dog.
Homer thought Bart could go as bait. He tied a "Delicious Boy" sign onto Bart. If Bart got bitten, Homer would hit it with a broom. A dark figure appeared, touched Bart, and then went to grab a beer.
Don't drink my loved one! Don't!
The dark figure was the robot Bender.
Hey, Homer, you gonna kiss him or kill him?
Homer and Bender started taking turns hitting Bart. Bender introduced himself as coming from the future, 1,000 years later. Homer wanted to know what would happen to him in the future. Bender figured Homer would be dead. Homer immediately believed that Bender must be from the future. Then he took Bender to Moe's Tavern for drinks. Both Homer and Bender loved drinking. The two quickly became good friends. Homer even invited Bender to stay at his house. Bart thought Bender's design was very similar to Homer. Lisa suspected Bender had other purposes for coming here. She took Bender to the professor's laboratory. Bender had forgotten his mission for coming here. The professor discovered that replugging could restore its memory.
I remember why I'm here! To kill Homer Simpson!
Homer arrived at the lab. Bender immediately pulled out all the weapons from his chest and aimed at Homer. At the critical moment, he remembered the happy memories with Homer. Bender couldn't bear to kill Homer. Then Bender felt something about to shoot out of his butt.
You don't have to announce it. Just do it quietly and blame the dog.
Leela video called him. She urged Bender to hurry up and kill Homer. The future world had been taken over by crazy rabbits. Fry also told Bender to kill Homer immediately.
Wait, stop! Why must you kill my dad?
The professor explained that Homer's genes were detected in these crazy rabbits. To prevent these rabbits from appearing, Homer had to be killed. Seeing that Bender couldn't bring himself to do it, Leela and the others decided to go to the Simpsons' house to carry out the mission. Leela immediately pointed her gun at Homer. To protect Homer, the two professors decided to find another way to solve the mutant rabbit problem. Homer and the others also went out to investigate the source of the mutant rabbits. Fry passed by the pizza shop where he once worked. Seymour, who had been waiting for his owner, seemed to sense something. Then Homer brought everyone back to his house.
Oh, don't mention her eye. Don't mention her eye. Don't mention her hair. Don't mention her hair.
Marge and Leela greeted each other. After the professor's research, they discovered that only half of the rabbit genes belonged to Homer. If they didn't kill Homer, killing the other person could also save the future.
Who's that?
It's me!
The professor said they didn't have to kill Marge either. They just needed to kill all of Marge's children, or just one child.
If you can figure out which one sired the killer rabbits.
At that moment, Bender received the latest news from the future world. The rabbits had started attacking humans and underwent a terrifying evolutionary reaction. Through the live footage, everyone realized it was Bart who had created the mutant rabbits. Bart frantically explained. Milhouse's lucky rabbit's foot and the sandwich with Bart's boogers were placed together in the time capsule. The two items reacted in the pit filled with nuclear waste. Bart's genes fused with the rabbit's foot to form the mutant rabbits. After learning the truth, everyone immediately went to where the time capsule was buried. Now they just needed to dig up the time capsule. Then Bender suddenly received an alert from the future. These monsters had started destroying the time-space portal.
That generator powers the portal. If they destroy it, we'll be sucked back into the future.
The Simpsons also arrived in the future world, but Marge noticed Maggie wasn't with them. At that moment, Bender was playing with Maggie. Now there was only one last way to save the world. Just like usual, they would launch these creatures into space. But first, they needed to gather all these mutant monsters together. Lisa could help, because she was the best at manipulating Bart. Bart argued that he had an iron will. Then the spaceship flew up high. Lisa told the monsters there was lots of chocolate in the garden. The monsters immediately rushed toward the garden after hearing this. Soon all the monsters were captured. The spaceship threw the container full of monsters into outer space. Everyone was very happy.
Realize you're cheering the death of millions of my children.
Afterwards, the professor fixed the time-space portal. The Simpsons successfully returned to their own time. Bender gave Homer a commemorative photo.
I will treasure this forever.
Lie detected.
Lisa was curious how Bender would get back to the future. Bender just needed to find a corner and sleep for 1,000 years to return to the future. Homer promised to take good care of Bender's body. Before leaving, Homer gave Bender its favorite beer.
Thanks, pal.